Yep, another overcast morning. Yeah, it's a little wet right here. I'll show you why in a minute. A few calves left out here. Most of them are already up. I'd so love to tell you about last night, but I'm not going to. Yeah, shit happens you don't talk about. Not directly to anybody right here, but yeah. Anyway, dang, that's not quite parallel. Went out pretty good though. That should be right here. I even came up before I went to bed last night and checked it, and it was moving. It was in the right place to be up here. It's not moving. That Bluetooth belt doesn't work. This is what I found. I found this snake kind of hanging in there. And I don't know. I know things don't line up perfect on this. Kind of a pain in the ass that way, but I'm going to go through the belt supply and see if there's one close. Let these babies get a drink first before I disturb them too much. And with the outcomings of last night, I don't expect to see Ty too early because she's going to be tired. I'll put this much to you. We ended up, Becky and I ended up going up. We got there just in time as the work had just finished. Ty and Maury and young kid, neighbor kid there that works for Maury, and my brother and sister-in-law were fixing a fence that a small pickup had gone through. It was not at Maury's. It was at their neighbor's. And, yeah, I didn't need to have to deal with that, and definitely the others didn't have to deal with it, but unfortunately, shit happens. And these two are going to play shy, and then I'm going to follow them in. May as well get this little tiny stretch run, but I don't know what the hell's going on here. I just adjusted it so that it would come clear over and hit the old grape feeders here, and it's only going back and forth over there. What the hell? And the other one, I found a belt the exact length as the one that came off. Actually said Maytag on it with a Maytag part number, so you know what it came off of. And I don't know what this is. I did not get underneath the irrigation. It's on my screen now too. Kind of like yesterday morning, but so far this morning we've actually, that's more than we got yesterday morning. So I don't know what the hell it's going to do. Oh well, I see a bunch of dust over there over the top of the neighbor's house too. Huh. Interesting. No idea where that dust coming from, because I know it's not the piece we farm across the road from them over there. But I guess I'm going to have to go back down and see why it's not. I mean, that poor thing don't like a hillside like that anyway. It takes too much power to go uphill, but it's only, now it's going back down. Yeah. Irrigation irritation. Well, maybe it's still coming up. I mean, I know it's going to come up really slow. I'm kind of probably this way farther than it should be. Over there a little flatter and it'll work better, but it doesn't need to sit there and beat on it between those posts all day. Although it may reactivate the spring that's right there, because it dried up. A couple weeks ago, the water quit coming out the drain tube. This is the most rain we have had since June 1st. It's actually leaving marks in the dust and turning the rocks colored. Amazing. And Oh, look, I got everybody to feed this morning. Actually, they might all be in. That'd be amazing. Ty talked about cleaning that stuff up, but yeah, there's enough water coming down from the irrigation that I didn't get out there and cut a ditch quick enough, so it's all wet underneath that stuff. But I did get the ditch cut, so it's drying out as we speak. And we need to get this stuff put away, and by golly, I got it in here pretty straight this time. And yeah, she ain't a happy camper today. All stems to the stuff that went on last night. So, but yeah, you'll all wonder about it. Maybe eventually it'll come out. Who knows? Got me a monkey on the elevator. That seriously, all that rain we got was 1/100th of an inch. That's exactly half of what we got last month. Above the couch is the cupboard with the dishes in it, and yeah, apparently it got a little damp in there, so she's got some Flex Seal spray and going over what we can reach. Gotta love it. I mean, hell, it ain't a very new trailer anymore. Is it 07, I think? And you know, the last 7 years it's set right here. With all the great weather we've had. And Becky was finding bees here. That's our doghouse. On my fingers. That is a door and a door. Actually, it's an opening window and a door. You see a couple bees buzzing. Where'd I go? There I am. They're in between the frame and the deal. So she just took care of them. And she wants to just keep a spraying. Oh, there's the rakes. Little unloading auger, the motor's sticking up there. It just wedged in just enough. It's in by the tongue. And everything but the fencing trailer is back in there with it. Oh, and gotta move the stuff that's over there. There's a barrel full of utensils, and there's 3 of the protein tubs with lids that we use for grain. And I just shoved this back in there because I had to get it out of the way earlier. And what else? I don't know. Oh, I moved a bunch of stuff in the other barn too. So there's nothing in the way there for getting some other stuff done. And I was just looking, and we got to leave room for the water trough. But if the bikes weren't in the way, the 175 and Odie, I think, will both fit in here. I know it's more than long enough, but it's just tall enough for those. But I think they'll fit in here just fine this winter. Just got to figure where to put everything else. After we're done with the air compressor, we got to figure where to put it. It's ain't like it hasn't spent time outside. It is up there. Right there in the top bay. And that's where the John Deere will probably spend the winter. So, yeah. Dino's group up there in the corner. Travelers should be in sometime after dinner before it gets dark. Bam Bam's group just went back out. Wally's group's mostly over there. And of course the boys over here enjoying some dinner. And she didn't blow anything off today. That'll be tomorrow. She can work on that while I'm trying to get some bales in. Because it's been hot enough and enough wind today that whole 1/100th of an inch of rain we got today will be dried off those bales for sure. But yeah, there's how things fit in. Threw them tires in that bucket. usually we'll put the extra plastic on pallets, and we'll set the pallets in that bucket just to get them out of the way. But yeah, right now that works. And yeah, I don't think all the oat bales are going to fit in that hole. I think we're going to have to go into where the 175 is parked. May or may not have to move the sprayer out of there. It needs to go to the shop and get worked on anyway. I need to get that sumbitch done. And that's got to get cleaned up and go in the shop too, because PTO seal leaks, and it's gotten to the point now that it's staying wet. And we kind of need that for spreading manure, unless we swap tractors around. And I'm hoping we might get manure spread before it's too late in the year. Not that I got a lot of place to spread it, but I need to do the hillside, the other side of the steers here, which that's only a few loads, but that hillside needs to get nailed really good. And back where Wally's group is, back that way, needs to get it really bad. And wherever else we can throw it. And hopefully we can do it sometime long before the rains start and before Thanksgiving, because the last few years we've been spreading manure on Thanksgiving and had issues with that, like broke down skid steer, broken spreaders. You know, Thanksgiving is just the day you don't want to spread manure anymore. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope y'all had a great Sunday, and hope everybody has a great Monday.